After Dahmer, the Menendez brothers, and Ed Gein, Netflix's iconic show Monsters is about to dive into one of the most infamous and unsettling cases in American history. And of course, I am talking about none other than Lizzie Borden. If you know Lizzie's story, you know that things are about to get way brutal here. In fact, the more I look into season 4, the more it feels like this might be one of the most haunting chapters of the series yet. So, let's talk about it. First of all, good news. Netflix has officially confirmed that Monster Season 4 will center on Lizzie Borden, who, if you didn't know, is the woman accused of brutally killing her father and stepmother with an axe back in 1892. Now, this case is actually very complicated. The thing is, even though she was acquitted at trial, the mystery around her guilt or innocence has never really gone away. People still contemplate it to this day, and I don't know about you guys, but that creepy nursery rhyme, Lizzie Borden took an axe, still gives me chills. What makes this even more fascinating is that for the first time, the series is putting a woman at the center of its story, and that is expected to change the whole tone of the hit show. With past seasons, we've looked at male killers and the devastation they caused. But Lizzie's case opens up a completely different set of questions about gender, power, and the way society treats women accused of monstrous crimes. If you are into true crime, you know how heated can this topic get. So, I am already bracing myself for a bunch of discussions about the upcoming season. Now, let's talk about casting, because I can guarantee that it will make your jaw drop. Ryan Murphy and his team didn't hold back here. Taking on the role of Lizzie is Ella Beatty. Yes, she's the daughter of Warren Beatty and Annette Bening, but this is her very first starring role. She's been in smaller projects before, like Feud Capote vs. The Swans, but this is set up to be her big break. And she won't be alone. Rebecca Hall has signed on to play Abby Borden, Lizzie's stepmother. I've always thought Hall brings this mix of elegance and intensity to her roles, so I can already imagine how she'll bring depth to Abby. Then we've got Vicky Creeps as Bridget Sullivan, the Borden family's maid. Previously, Creeps has done some incredible work in films like Beckett and The Survivor. Lizzie's older sister, Emma, will be played by Billie Lourd, and I love this casting choice. Billie has such a strong presence on screen, and knowing the complicated dynamic between Lizzie and Emma, I think their relationship is going to hit really hard. And finally, Jessica Barden will be Nance O'Neill, the stage actress who grew very close to Lizzie after the trial. Their friendship actually caused a rift between Lizzie and Emma in real life, and I can't wait to watch this drama unfold. But the real curveball here is none other than Charlie Hunnam. Yes, the same Charlie Hunnam who just played Ed Gein in Season 3 is back again in Season 4, this time as Andrew Borden, Lizzie's father. For weeks he stayed quiet about the rumors, but then Ryan Murphy himself confirmed it. And what Murphy added makes Season 4 even more intriguing. He said, later, once the news is out, Murphy tells me, the writer interview, that the role is complex and that the season will probe the history of infamous women, including Aileen Wuornos and Hungarian noblewoman Elizabeth Bathory. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like that little detail has huge implications. It suggests Season 4 might not just stick to Lizzie Borden. Instead, we could be looking at a mini anthology within the anthology, touching on other infamous women throughout history. Whether that means dedicated episodes or just thematic connections, it's a bold move and one that could really set this season apart. Behind the scenes, the first episode will be directed by Max Winkler, and production is scheduled to get underway in Los Angeles this fall. That's soon. It means they're moving fast to build on the momentum from Monster, the Ed Gein story, which just premiered on Netflix, and it is brilliant, by the way, to the point that made even more excited for Season 4. Now, I know the big question you're probably wondering, when is this season actually coming out? Sadly, there's no confirmed release date yet. Netflix has said production is ramping up, which means filming hasn't wrapped. Looking at the release pattern of past seasons, there was a 2-year gap between seasons 1 and 2, but only about a year between 2 and 3. So, if I had to guess, I'd say season 4 will probably land sometime in late 2026. I know, that feels like forever from now. But with the cast already locked in and filming about to begin, at least we know the wheels are turning. For more weekly updates on Monsters and various other Netflix shows, make sure to like and follow. Meanwhile, the video on the screen might also interest you.